Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Thursday, and you know what that means. Another FUSER session. So pumped to be here. So pumped to be hanging out with y'all again. I missed y'all last week. Hopefully you had a great time with the one, the only FUSER hype man himself. But I'm back and happy to be. Yes. I'm sorry. ZB I'm sorry, but ZB Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you see the actual real tears in my eyes with that? Whew, okay, it's your girl, ZB back with another FUSER session. Hopefully y'all had a great week. Hopefully you all were able to find some time to rest and recuperate yourself with all the busy things that I know this whole amazing community is up to. Drummer Boy, what is up? McXavier, Dylan91, I think H-Bomb and Friends, Mr. Roger, what's up? What's up? Slowpoke Gang, you welcome back. Yeah, it was a great break. Definitely much appreciated. Very chill, very, very relaxing. But happy to be here. Let me get into some news and announcements because I know that y'all are really here so we can listen to some incredible mixes together. But in the meantime, a couple things I want to bring to your attention. We, of course, as always, have the incredible VJ Jimbo with another FUSER breakdown right after the show at 6 p.m. It's an awesome set, actually, about managing unexpected issues during a DJ set. Anybody, whether you're a DJ, whether you're a performer, whether you're an instrumentalist, anybody, a speaker, a streamer, anybody who's ever performed live, if y'all have been watching the FUSER sessions, you also know issues are so common. Technical things sort of bottom out. There's an issue with the sound. There's an issue with the lights. There's an issue with who knows what, and you absolutely need to find ways to maintain your composure and sort of bring it together even in the face of some adverse conditions. So this is going to be a super useful episode, whether you're just DJing in FUSER or whether you're looking for some real life practical music application. This is going to be an awesome breakdown. I would highly recommend you tune in and check out what VJ Jimbo is up to. We of course also have new things in the Diamond Shop. Super excited. We have 2 new songs available. Canción por Fuera by Dos Calles, and then Loop Pack 03 by TK Sun, right? Both of those are the ones in the Diamond Shop right now available. Y'all are going to want to get those in addition to multiple assets for your avatar that you can, of course, stock up with your diamonds. And we, of course, right now are having a diamond rush, and it's active until the 20th. So if you haven't already, hop in FUSER and get yourself some extra diamonds, y'all. You deserve it. And they're easier to get, super juicy, so you're getting double for this diamond rush promotion that's going on right now. So you're not going to want to miss it. Absolutely, absolutely. Hop into the game, participate in some of these events that we've got going on, check out the Diamond Shop, see what's up. Right now we have Don't Ever Stop, a live set event, and you can vote on 2 events right now. So go ahead, hop in there, earn your diamonds, and grab everything you need to make your avatar, stage kit, and crate exactly how you want it to be. And then, as always, the demo is still free and still live on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So if you haven't played FUSER yet, go ahead and hop in. We, of course, have our incredible guest streamers and a 24/7 live stream of what's going on in the Diamond stage available at the FUSER Headliner channel. And now, I see the queue has been opened, which is awesome. All right, I am ready. Yeah, right. FUSER said if there's no issues while I'm live, it's a little sus, I think. But I see that the queue has been opened, so let's go ahead and get to it with some mixed review today. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead with the random, we're going with shuffle, and we've got, oh my gosh, revolving potato. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen one of your mixes, so it's so awesome to have you here and stream with us, and super pumped to take a listen to live through this. Also, looking amazing, love the all white everything. You would be absolutely invited to my best white fits of the 90s party. If you don't know, which you don't, why would you? I've never told you guys this before, but I have this dream of hosting a very elaborate all white everything party where it's just the best outfits of the 90s. You can already see some of these images in your head, right? Like Sean Combs and his all white fits. I'm going with a very specific Lil Kim fit that is one of my favorites of all time whenever I do host this party. And you, Revolving Potato, would absolutely be in it. So with that in mind, let's, oh my gosh, and it's brand new. I love when that happens. Let's listen to what Revolving Potato has for us, less than an hour old. Let's take a peep at Live Through This. Let me turn this up a little bit just in case. This bass with Man of the Year is really interesting. Wow, there's something super satisfying about like the unexpected qualities of this mix. I don't know if it's just me, but like I feel like most things that I listen to nowadays, I can look at it and sort of have an idea of what it's gonna sound like. And this is kind of surprising to me, which is always super, super exciting when you hear something that's like unexpected or sort of outside your typical realm of what you might be into. Excellent musical break right there, creating a little space. I always love when people do play with the vocals a little bit so you're not having the repeated parts, unless you're sort of going for a motif and like it thematically fits. But I really love that you dropped it. Yes, yes, yes! You dropped in some musical break and then brought in another lead instrument, which is so exciting. Speaking of exciting, I see Kraken Kitten is in chat with us today, which is awesome to see. I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you up in here, and she's back in the streaming calendar. So go ahead and tune in on Wednesday nights to see what Kraken Kitten's up to. Awesome to have you back with us. And my brother's FaceTiming me. We'll call him later. Revolving Potato, I feel like revolving is so appropriate to be in your name because the way you had those discs revolving, that's right, I went there, was super, super satisfying and really well put together. I mean, that's just like a good high energy mix. I feel like it was perfect to kick off the sessions today because it felt good to listen to. It was sort of upbeat and optimistic, but there was still some really interesting things going on with it to keep our attention and energy up. So thank you for kicking off today's FUSER session with such a bop. Happy to see you in chat, and of course happy to listen to what you've been creating. Oh my god. The fit? The fit? I am obsessed with this avatar. This looks so good. Oh my god, so good. Back to back I feel like those avatars would be friends. Like, y'all are in the same, like, super group or something, because, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. It's not all white, but you're still going to be invited to my party because it looks amazing. Yarna Topper, let's go ahead and see what you've got for us. Crank those grooves. All right, we will do just that. This is another brand new mix. Y'all are killing it with the very fresh mixes today and the fresh avatars. I mean, you're hitting it on you're firing on all cylinders, which is always happy to see. Fits? I don't know if somebody's asking what fits, like outfits. Like, it's a fit. Love the double strings on that. Love when people put some effects on one disc and then drop it again so that you have two different textures. So even though it's the same disc, it's two totally different sounds. That should not work as well as it does. There is no reasonable thing. No, that should not be as smooth as it is. Yeah, Yarna Topper, you absolutely should keep this your permanent outfit. I think this is absolutely the vibe. Love that part of Groove on Lockdown where there's just like those like high-end percussive elements. Why is this so juicy? She plays. The secret theme to this year's Met Gala was FUSER. Hikey could have fooled me with how some of those people were mixing and mashing some you know, fashions. Not all of them were my vibe, but there are of course some amazing fits there too. Oh my god, I almost just swore again. But this song fits so well into this. Yeah, absolutely crank those grooves. I love that you made Crank That the focal point of it. I feel like those steel, like the steel drums, I'm pretty sure that's what they are, steel pan. They are so underappreciated. Like, what a great instrument that I feel like, I guess I won't say underutilized, but I would think that there'd be some really cool, like, ping pong delay or something you can do to really accentuate those, because I don't know. I don't think so, unless I'm tripping. I'm trying to think through it. I don't know that steel drums quite like that, or at least as prominent as that, are in any other song in FUSER. So there's so much you can do with it, and Yarna Topper absolutely killed it with bringing it into what I would describe as like a booming mix, especially the last half of that. It was just like so fat, and like the bass in that was such a resonant sound, and it was just, yes, Xavier said it, the bass at the end, exactly. That was like so nice. Machete Coletti, by the way, congratulations, one of our featured mixes, featured event mix, because you were a top scorer for a recent live set event. But I agree, like the bass in that was killing. It was a really, really groovy mix, and I feel like you sort of put the things that were needed to be in just the right places, and maybe most importantly, you looked good while doing it. So big dub from me. Thank you, of course, for sharing. Bat Metal, let's go ahead and see what you've got. Always happy to drop a follow to a new friend. We're gonna listen to the new X-Men. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what I want to listen to. Thank you. Also love your fit. That's definitely somebody I would hang with at a festival if they were like, hey, what are you up to? I'd be like, hanging out with you. What do you think? But yeah, let's go ahead and see what's up. Y'all know I'm a sucker for triple, even quadruple bass. Just like a direct route to my heart is to drop all bass everything. It's funny that you do this. I literally just rewatched X-Men over the break last week, and I can confirm this sounds super appropriate for the soundtrack. no. We're gonna go back here because you really did something. If we take a minute, well, I guess I won't do that. But if we take a moment and go back, you'll notice that these two black phosphorus discs have been in the mix for over half of it at this point. I see what you did, dropping an audio effect, dropping another one, and then changing it to red lights. Seamless transition. That was so smooth. I feel like it's sort of an ominous, but at the same time, optimistic mix. Maybe optimistic's the wrong word, but it feels very active, but not overwhelming. And that red lights drop was perfectly placed, in my opinion. Woo! Oh my God, that was so smooth. Sorry if that was super loud, but that was like, just like a really nice kind of surprise. Oh my gosh, this is so groovy. Now, I love what you're doing with new rules here, bringing in different elements of the same song. That is such a good way to give this sense of continuity to your mixes, right? Like, you're changing up something, but the energy of it, the vibe, the feel, that's still there, which sort of gives you the sense of a really smooth transition. Yeah, which you've been killing throughout the entirety of this mix. Like, absolutely nailing that. Did anybody else automatically put the ascending guitar line from Numb into this mix just now? Like the very end of that, like my brain just went ba-na-na-na. Like that just really, oh my gosh, that was so good, so groovy. That is something that like I want more of. I would listen to it again and again. Bat Metal, way to show up and show out. Love, just messed up where? Bat Metal, if you did, you could have fooled us, but thank you for sharing and thank you for absolutely killing it. Like I said, I really, really loved what you were doing with the bass and really sort of switching out those elements in a way that seemed really, really intentional and obviously was super effective for the quality and the reception of the mix. So well done, well done. Let's go ahead and pick another random user, Sweet Bundy. All right, let's get into it. Now, I don't see that you suggested a specific mix, so if there is one you want me to look at, go ahead and drop it in chance. Can I speak? Have I ever spoken to people before in my life? Don't remember. But I do know that Sweet Bundy kills it with literally everything that, oh my God, and looks good too, which we all know, but like, come on now. Sweet Bundy's always killing it, so I'll go ahead and take a peep real quick to see if there's a specific mix that you wanted me to look at, but Dan fan. Featured. Okay, excellent. Let's get into it then with Haunt You. Excellent. Ominous. I'm into that vibe. While that's loading up, actually, I do want to remind y'all that FUSER was nominated for 2 different Game Her Awards. If you go to our socials right now, you can find the link where you're able to vote, which includes the most inclusive game, which, as you know, we are an inclusive community, so we're always happy to celebrate that, and you can go ahead. Voting is open now, so you can pop in and drop it. Sorry, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back because I was talking and I really want to listen to it. Oh, you important, you the moral to the story. You endorsing motherfucker, I don't even like you. Corrupt a man's heart with a gift. Kraken Kitten, you're too sweet to me. Y'all know it's all for you, because of you. It's the energy y'all bring that I'm able to give it back, so you know how it goes. You know. Oh, if you're going to vote on the Game Her Awards, I'll also say I was nominated for Best On-Camera Talent in the Esports category. So if you're interested, go ahead and drop Not Shaka Khan, as you know from my FUSER name. Go ahead and drop Not Shaka Khan a vote. Also, I don't know why more people aren't doing Cradles and All the Stars together. That is literally the perfect beat for this song. And somehow, don't tell SZA and Kendrick Lamar, but I low-key like this better with the Montero bass. I didn't say it, but I did say it. Like, that's so good with it. Yes, Yana Topper, it's so underused. Speaking of Montero bass, album's dropping tomorrow, and I'm so pumped for that. I cannot wait to hear the rest of the tracks. I know they're about to be amazing. This sort of heavy in the backbeat groove you've got going for this mix is so satisfying. Sounds like Sweet Bunny's preparing for Halloween, already hitting us with like sort of haunted, spooky mixes. Isn't it amazing how Take On Me is like a pretty upbeat song, and it's also one of the easiest to make sound eerie and like super spooky actually. Oh my gosh, Sebastian Drift, you and me both. Go, Soundstorm's in the chat. Yeah! I love that so much. Okay, now I do feel like one of my ultimate, and I've got like a few, but definitely, yes, okay, also Yana Topper, you're right. Take On Me, even if it's slower, sounds sort of spooky. And in a minor, of course, it sounds like bizarre. But I think Sweet Bundy achieved something because like one of the ultimate indicators to me of like, is this mix really good? Is this something I really enjoyed? Is when you get to the end, when you get to the end and you're like, oh, dang, it's already over. Like that sort of sense of like, oh, I want more of that. And when that happens, it's always super exciting. So Bundy, thank you for eliciting that feeling. Is that I think that is the whatever. Thank you for bringing that feeling to my awareness. But appreciate you sharing and appreciate you hanging out. Sweet Bundy's somebody that has been popping in for lots of these FUSER guest sessions. And I know a lot of you have too. I see lots of familiar faces in here, familiar names. But I absolutely just want to take a moment to appreciate those folks and appreciate the new folks who are maybe popping in for the first time, whether you're lurking, whether you're going off in chat, whether you're just hanging out with us on socials and popping here every once in a while. We super appreciate you spending your time with us and with the FUSER community, which like is the best community, so like everybody wins when you do. But I super appreciate y'all that you are willing to spend your Thursdays with me and these incredible group of people every week. I always have a good time, and I hope that y'all do too. Another iconic mixer going to hit us with their, I'm sure, brilliant creation, Blaze. Let's go ahead and see what we've got with this one. Okay, Bat Metal, I agree with you. Like, everybody's so nice and so encouraging, and also it's like music, right? Like, good vibes only. It's like being at a real festival. I'm already super into this Sia strings orchestrated combo thing. Okay. 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 I think Sia maybe needs like a breakbeat album, because this shit is amazing. This mix is amazing. It's so good though. I just went to like it again. That's how good this is. You got it, Crypto. I like actually looked for $1. My bad. Don't have any. Put something in the jar. Thank you, Sheep Queen. Wow. You know, this actually, I'm gonna have to drop something in my to-do list because I feel like this mix just inspired me that I need to make like a Zoe's Choice button, like a mix that just has that something special that really either inspires you or that you really want to call out. And I feel like this would be my pick for Zoe's Choice because what Sia's done in this song is like that sort of 80s inspired sound, but done with today's instrumentation, right? But it's very like sort of an 80s vibe, and I feel like what you did is you sort of married that very not ancient is not the right word, but like the older style of arrangement with the new style of production with an even newer genre, and put it all together in just like a really, I don't want to say warm and fuzzy way, but it just made me feel so good to listen to. And it was another one of those, just like Sweet Bundy, that was like, damn, that went by so fast, but it was so good. So I'm going to go ahead and call that Zoe's choice. And I want to push buttons when I like stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and make one of those. And maybe we'll have like some more mix of the week, hottest mix, and Zoe's choice for this FUSER session. So thank you for the inspiration. And of course, thank you for always dropping something so inspiring and so exciting to listen to. That just like felt good to hear. So good job. Let's go ahead and keep going with random selection. And of course, we now will move on to the legendary online Blue Pearl, aka FUSER Blue Pearl. Good to see you again. Happy to have you in chat. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Let's Go Clubbing Now. Now is in all caps, so you'll see exactly what I mean by that. I'm gonna have to get into that too, but Let's Go Clubbing Now. Right here from 2 days ago, looking cool as a cucumber. Let's see what FUSER Blue Pearl has for us this week. Yeah, right? I see a mix and race to the next level. Y'all are good. Love seeing Slapjaw in here. Y'all, I might have to raise my standing desk or something. Y'all brought the grooves today. Bruh, the way I just be shouting like, don't stop now, in my head all the time, just randomly. Yeah, Slowpoke, you're right. Avatar looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. This whole color coordination thing that y'all have going on today is really just, whew, it's everything I needed. Ooh, true. Sartorial Soiree, I think this would be a great mix for. Wow, I feel like you've accomplished a Venus vibe without using Venus, which is really, really well done. Okay, y'all are bringing the bops this week, and I feel like they're going so quickly because of it. Like, I feel like every single mix we've listened to has just been like over as soon as it started, because it just carries you away into the music, which is like exactly what you want to happen when you're listening to these types of things. FUSER Blue Pearl absolutely crushed it. Thank you for sharing. And let's go ahead and share what Crypto's been working on with E. E for emotional. I know emotional can mean a lot of things, but whew, I will cry. I will do it. Oh, not linger.
If I ever tell you about Maxine, you older say I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote.
Whoa, that melody right there when the chorus starts with Murder She Wrote with Linger. Oh my god, no, sorry, I talked over it. That's so nice.
If I ever tell you about Maxine, you older say I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote.
Oh my gosh, that guitar part under that lead melody. Did everybody else love that as much as, like, that is so gorgeous? Oh my gosh! Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. I was not prepared for Linger and Murder, She Wrote to like fit together like puzzle pieces. That's so gorgeous.
If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would say I don't know what I know, but murder.
Wow. Wow, I'm not over that. That is so good.
You're not paying the water if they can't create this great media and
I'm sorry, I'm still blown away by that Murder, She Wrote chorus with the Linger guitar. Or bass, I mean, gorgeous. That's just so, I don't know, it just hits right in that spot in your heart that you want music too. Also, the way you've changed the vibe since dropping OPP into Therefore I Am and now with the Sour Candy bass, really interesting musical involvement over the mix. Like, it started so light, but still intense, and now it's just sort of expanded to something way heavier. Yes, like ocean waves, gorgeous wave, perfect description of that. Okay, get on with your bad self and your hot clips. Wow, Crypto, you absolutely crushed that. Like, really, really, really crushed it. Right out of the park. That was so good. Wow, yeah. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for always being willing to share and always bringing the heat when you do. Absolutely amazing. Sano, thank you. FUSER Forever via the FUSER YouTube. Happy to see it. Aaron, happy to have you joining us over on Facebook as well. Is there any music from Brazil? We do have a couple of Brazilian artists that are featured in game, but of course could always go for more because Brazil actually one of my favorite countries for music, period. Like, no, hardly anybody's doing it like Brazil. So I would love to see some more music in. So make sure that you can actually head to the Discord channel and pop into the FUSER music and go ahead and drop in some suggestions if you have some. Let's go ahead. Ooh, Samba de Janeiro? Come on now. Come on now. If it was up to me, yesterday. Let's go ahead and select somebody else. We've got JM Templar, the spookiest one in the game, with Rocket League Racer. Let's go. Wow, I don't know what just happened to my voice, but let's go ahead and take a listen to Rocket League Racer, which is not, wait, maybe I missed it. No, I did not. Let's go ahead and keep going. This Rap Racer, okay, almost got me. Boom, Rocket League Racers, that's what I was about to say. Rocket League Racers, let's go ahead and see what's up from JM Templar. Yeah. Yes! Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right, you're showing off with these audio effects though. I see you. Bro, what? Oh my god, PT Torontos, thank you for the reminder. Oh my gosh. For the pure creativity of that mix. Come on, what? I normally, even if I listen, I'm like, oh, I didn't think of that. That's really interesting. Like, I know how they did it. I am just blown away by that. I do not understand how you just did that. I am amazed that you even thought to do that. Like, what? Flutter delay. Well, as Yarda Topper has said, very, very, very deserved. So good. So good. Like, that for me, purely for like the creative approach, that is just so inspiring to see. I am absolutely obsessed with how everybody is still able to like keep pushing their creative boundaries. If you've listened to JM Templar's other mixes, you know they're all good, but to be able to take something that's good and turn it into something super totally unique, like, and do it in a musical, I mean, just like amazing. That was so cool. I hope y'all appreciated that as much as I do, because that was so cool to listen to. Thank you, JM Templar, for sharing. Thank you for hanging out. Definitely hottest mix for me this week, so congratulations. Sheep Queen, let's go ahead and see what you've got going on with Do You Hear That, Mr. Anderson? And by Do You Hear That, Mr. Anderson, are you talking about ABBA? Maybe. I don't know. Let me know. Yeah, JM Templar, super well deserved. I really, okay, The Matrix, so close. Yeah, JM Templar, well deserved, congratulations. All right, let's get into another everything. Let's go ahead, pick your pill, and let's listen to what Sheep Queen has for us this week. Yep. Inspired by The Matrix, and would honestly sound appropriate if it got dropped into its soundtrack. Like, come on. Wow. Oh my gosh, Sheep Queen went back and listened to the movie's first soundtrack to make that. Yeah, the soundtrack is amazing. You absolutely nailed it. I can like see Trinity kicking ass to this in my mind's eye, so I definitely feel like you're onto something with this. Shell 1, 2, 3. Yes, we do. In this house, we definitely do. Nice. Excellent drop of Symphony of Destruction. Where's Your Head At? Of course. Had to be in this mix. Snowfall and Onyx. Yeah, Sheep, you absolutely crushed that. I can tell that you did your research because it's spot on. Like, that's absolutely killing. Wow. I mean, if you weren't already excited, I feel like that definitely would have brought the hype. So thank you for, Among the Living. Thank you. Yes, that's the Anthrax track. But Sheep Queen, you absolutely crushed it. Thank you. Oh, that's true. Rage Against the Machine, isn't it? Good on ya. I know that Sheep Queen knows like pretty much everything about music. So it's not surprising to me that she was able to put together a super culturally competent sort of mix inspired by a film. Like, I feel like the intersection of music and film is where Sheep Queen lives and thrives, so I love to see you putting that to good use. Now, XT, let's go ahead and get with it. The mix is Wanna Leave This Town remix. Uh-oh. It may just be such fire that my computer couldn't even handle it. There we go. Just took a minute. But we are going to listen to... You're right. Wanna Leave This Town. Let me try to find it. Was it featured? No, that's bugging, but that's quite all right. Oh, here we go. It's right there in front of me. Perfect. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what XT's got for us, aka Mick Xavier, as you may see in chat. Yeah, Sheep, you basically are Wikipedia. Love that you're using, certainly using appropriate songs for the title here. It's sort of like pulling this emotion out of me, and the slow and sort of saucy build into like a more sustained groove. Really well done. Also love that you're playing with the volume here. I think people underestimate how much of music is people like just playing with levels or panning something. And they're really, really simple tools, but they can be super effective, right? Like, if you adjust the volume for certain discs, your attention is obviously going to be driven towards one specific one. Okay. Very different drop than the rest of the mix. Love to hear it though. But previous to this way more upbeat party starting sort of vibe, our attention was definitely drawn to the lead vocal, which was really well done. Yeah, Soundstorm, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, just turn it up, turn it down a little bit, you've got a whole new song. Yeah, that drop is fantastic. Wow, Mick Xavier, that was really, really well done, and I feel like that was definitely one of my favorite mixes that I've heard from you. It felt really, really well planned. It felt like an evolution of your sort of style. That was really, really, really good. And it was like a little emotional, but then it had that heavy drop, and it sort of like mirrored some of the popular music that we listen to today, where there is like a human and emotional component to it, but we're still gonna dance. Really, really well done. Let's keep the good times going with, you asked for most recent, and I was like, oh, the mix name is Most Recent. What an interesting name. But no, you're literally telling me to look at your most recent mix, which also makes sense. Scavin with No Way Out, also brand new, less than a day old. So let's go ahead and take a listen to what you've got for us. Yes, Soundstorm preach. Volume is the single most important dynamic in the game, and folks need to remember that. please remember, you're absolutely right. Like, it is sort of an underutilized control because it can make a huge difference for your mixes. Also, you're absolutely killing this right now with the various effects that you've got on your instruments. And the fact that these are all custom sounds that you're putting together, this is literally one of my favorite things to see in the game. I was trying to figure out where that sound was coming from. It was the sub bass. Thank you for that. These are great discs to use together too. They really sort of gel together quite nicely. I was gonna say that just about to snap, that just sounds like so effective and different. Like, it's so in your face when there's no audio effect on it, but being able to take away some of that, I mean, compressing it essentially is what you're doing. But that sort of compressed version of it in juxtaposition to the fully, like, resonant electrified version was really nice. Everything that's in here it should be here. Like, there's no right or wrong, but everything you're doing, I'm like, that was right. Wow, so good. Yarn Topper, you absolutely nailed it. Can it get more creative than somebody dropping in all custom instruments and adding audio effects to sort of manipulate them into the exact sound they want, and then dropping in licensed music that further represents the genre and the vibe they're going for? I'm not sure. That is absolutely one of my favorite techniques that people use in FUSER, and it makes me even happier to see when people do it really well, which is what we just saw. So thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to go ahead and pop into View Player so that if you're not following, you can drop a follow. You can peep the username just up here, and while y'all are doing that, writing it down so you have somebody new to follow, and so you can hop in and grab yourself some snapshots, like I know you're going to want to. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the next mixer, which is Neozone 2269. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you've got for us today. It's a trap. Let's go ahead and see what you've got. It's a trap, also new. I'm loving seeing the rate at which y'all are putting these mixes out, because I've gone into a couple. You may have seen me poking around your mixes, throwing some likes, just listening to some stuff earlier this week, and there's already so many more since I was doing that like Tuesday, so it's so exciting to see. Yeah, blah, 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 and mantra makes sense. Goes super well together. Okay. Yeah, the build-up with blah, blah, blah with the vocals, I mean, wow. Oh, not the latch in there. Oh my God, you know that's one of my favorite discs in the whole game. I almost always drop it. If it's in my crate, latch lead instrument is gonna end up in my mix. Now, this is a great example of somebody who knows what they have. You could have absolutely gone and done a completely different mix for the second half, but you let it sit, you let us sit into the groove a little bit, and there's a clear motif. And now you've evolved it to something different, not trying to jam in a bunch of different sections or genres. Like, everything about that is smooth. Dropping in that latch and mantra, and then the double ghosts and stuff. And then taking out that lead instrument disc to just let us ride out with the drum and bass, the rhythmic components of the mix. Neo, you absolutely killed that. Like, that was so. Oh, I wanted to like it again, accidentally unliked it, had to like it again. I'm gonna unlike it one more time so that I can like it again because it was just that good. Really well put together. It's a trap, but it's not. It's a banging mix is what it is. That was so good. Thank you for sharing Neozone. Absolutely amazing. I'm happy that's the one you decided to go with too, because that was just like such a good showcase of so much of the stuff that we've been talking about tonight. So much of the stuff we've been talking about for a minute now, whether it's with me, whether it's in some of the other mix review streams that you're listening to, like Soundstorm and others, which of course I would recommend you check out. We've got Kindrome and Heyo Radio back this week. We've also got It's Mr. Panda Coon along with H-Rom and Friends tomorrow. We, of course, have UEG Spartan coming up this weekend. So we've got a great lineup. Y'all are going to want to tune in for that for sure. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and listen to Twisted LGBT with The Best of Me. Cute. I can't hear anything like The Best without thinking immediately Best in My Love. One of my favorite songs ever. Michelle, what's up? Oh my gosh, Woolly Sheep. It's my dream come true. Yeah, Frodo, right? Like, every mix is incredible. No, Slowpoke Gang, rest. Take care of that body so you can come back and make some more amazing mixes. Now, Twisted LGBT, I don't know if this is what you're going for when you meant The Best of Me, but there is something about the essence of this mix, or the energy of it, I guess, that does sort of feel like when you wake up and you're just in that mood, like you're like about to turn over a new leaf and put your best foot forward, like just sort of waking up being like, yes, I'm gonna get out of bed and stretch and have a nice breakfast and drink my 2 liters of water, and like you're kind of going for it. Like, I am getting sort of this like upbeat, this possible vibe. Like, I can do anything. Like, it's just uplifting. I guess that's the word for it. Just nice. And you're using great instruments to like sort of elicit that feeling, right? Like, you know how I feel about Illy. I think that's like the most emotional song for me in this, but Cheap Thrills with the staccato hits in there, just like so light. There's a sense of levity to it that's really enjoyable. Wow, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Michelle. Just happy to be here, and like this mix is making me feel even better. Like, I just feel lifted listening to it. Yes. Major and minor is like one of, if not like the top component to that what, not the energy. What's the best word to describe that? Sorry, I just had to let it ride out because that ending was so well done. Way to take away those parts and just like end it with something sort of interesting, sort of unique. But what I was saying, thank you, Soundstorm, for pointing it out, because it is so true that like your major or minor, I guess the best word for what it impacts is the vibe, right? Like, to really oversimplify it, you can think about it as happy or sad, right? Like, and that's like the really, really simple version of it, but there's a lot more to it when you really get into it. But you cannot neglect the importance of what mode your music is being played in, right? Like, if I play happy in major versus minor, two very, very different songs, very, very different emotions that will be a response to it, right? And you're right, Twisted LGBT absolutely does an amazing job of being considerate of those factors, and that was fantastic. Death Jester, I don't know, I think that's, I'm partial to Minor as well, but every once in a while you just gotta have like that upbeat Whitney Major, like sort of banger that's like, really sort of lifts you, you know? Thank you, Twisted LGBT, that was so nice to listen to, and just sort of this like happy celebration, which I'm always here for. Up next, we have the one, the only, Burno Ray, aka Bernard Music 123 in chat. You know him, looking good. I love the color coordination. Love this sort of barbecue cookout appropriate fit you've got going on here. Let's go ahead and get it. Ooh, dealer's choice. Okay. Stop naming your stuff so interesting, because I want to play. Okay. Let me chill. We're gonna. We're going on the road DJ tour because I want to hear what that's about. Also, it's the newest, which I'm partial to. I don't know why, but I am. But let's go ahead and listen to Burno Ray with What Is Going On. Okay, yes. On the road, starting off strong with Rascal Flatts.
Life's like a road that you travel along. There's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to it. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore. With a brave heart, free and lover's soul.
You know, it's funny you say this, like, on the road DJ tour, because Life is a Highway has to be one of, like, the most sung, like, general business band sort of things. Like, I just heard my friend sing this in her GB band. I've sang this probably a million times in my life. That's an exaggeration, but not by much. Ka-chow. Yeah, that is what that song reminds me of. Yeah. I love that so much. Yeah, Clocks and Circles are just one of those S-tier pairs. I think they sound so good together, the way the instrument parts play off of each other.
Shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid.
Well, I wanna drive it all night long. Yeah, life is a highway. Well, I wanna ride it.
I'm definitely into this like mega mix vibe you've got going on, bringing in oh. Stop, I love the transition on that. Oh my god, that was so smooth. I am obsessed with I would call those like vocal exclamation points. Just because like, or even punctuation, right? Like a vocal punctuation, using those sort of ad-libs and those oohs and ahs to your benefit for the beginning or end of a mix. I absolutely love that. Really, really well done, Burner. I'm happy we got a chance to listen. I feel like it's been a while since I listened to one of your mixes, so always happy to see your name pop up on stream, and always happy to listen to what you've been making. Go ahead and drop a follow to the homie Burno Ray 2755, who has some brand new mixes that I think y'all are going to want to check out. I'm going to have to hop in there later myself. And in the meantime, let's keep going with the Big D. And see what you've got for us. Lovely mix 10000. Oh no, first we need to stop and address how good your avatar looks. Y'all know I'm obsessed with these wings. Looking amazing. I would wear this out to a festival 100%. But yes, let's listen to Lovely Mix 101. Yeah, wow, you look amazing. You look amazing. All right, y'all are trying to hurt my feelings with Linger today, but that's okay. That's okay. I was actually just banned from listening to the Cranberries on long road trips temporarily because apparently I sing them for like 5 weeks after on repeat and am just unable to think about any other songs. Specifically Zombie, a little less Linger, but also Linger, obviously. Specifically, you know I'm such a fool for you. I love that part. Did not see Never Gonna Give You Up coming, but okay. I mean, like, how could you not just stay thinking about the Cranberries low-key at all times? I've been since I heard the music for the first time, probably. Sad story. You're probably right.
Your stare was holding, red seam skin was showing.
If you feel like that's what you want to do, there.
Yeah, Big D is definitely making the most of hot clips right now, which is always great to see. And oh my god, your avatar looks amazing here too with the royal looking purple. So into it. FUSER game, don't play with me. I will absolutely do a Cranberries themed FUSER session. Like, yeah, I want that. Oh, okay, I'm kind of into the back-to-back Life is a Highway, so we can kind of hear the different approaches, right? Wow. Well done, Big D. Really, really well done. Specifically, I'm a fan of the fact that you're able to use hot clips in such an effective way, right? Like, it's always there's a lot of ways it's my favorite, but I always appreciate when people really take advantage of the fact that, like, hot clips essentially provides you with a fifth disc, right? So you're able to get super creative doing something very similar to what you did, where you make, like, a really interesting bass and then can sort of loop in different parts, right? So whether that's a lead instrument or a little guitar part or some vocals, or like I just mentioned, I think it was worth the end of Burno Rays with Life is a Highway, being able to have those like musical punctuation moments, I always think hot clips are a great way to do that, and I love seeing people make the most of them. So thank you for sharing, Big D. Let's keep the good times going with Overtime by our boy Dylan, aka Dylan is Faster, aka Dylan91 in chat. So thank you for submitting. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Really gets me down. immediate transition with the constant presence of the saxophone in a somehow not overwhelming way. And also, can we all just say, I'm not the only one that could absolutely see Bobby Brown performing My Prerogative on stage with somebody on sax just like tearing it up behind him. Like, that absolutely is on brand for Bobby Brown. And the slowdown at the end? The slowdown? I mean, like, I can't drop a mic, but what I absolutely can do is drop that. I mean, like, wow. Just, wow. That was so good. I mean, like, from the jump all the way to the end, well done, well thought out. Dylan91, absolutely killing it. Thank you for sharing. Soundstorm, you're right. I almost did throw a shoe. I almost, like, coughed up my lung, too, because it took me by such surprise. Like, that was amazing. That was so, so good. Dylan91, thank you for sharing. I'm literally choked up still. Dylan is faster, 6264. If you want to go ahead and drop in, check it out, or go ahead and grab yourself some snapshots. Give me a minute to cough it out, because, like, that really, like, moved something in. Okay, I'm alive. It's fine. Still struggling, but I'm okay. Wow, yeah, Dylan91, good on you. Wait, yeah, what a way to welcome Z.O.E back. You're right, and not just with Dylan91, every single one of you has brought such absolute heat today. I am sweating, but in, like, my favorite way, because it's just from pure excitement and joy of being with the most talented, coolest, most collaborative, most welcoming, and, like, wholesome community in gaming. Y'all are the realest ones, and just, like, the talent that's in this community never ceases to amaze me, always makes me so proud to just be here and be able to witness it, and, like, so happy that y'all just deliver these incredible creations to me on a weekly basis. Speaking of incredible, come on. Oh my goodness, it's still me. My bad. Ben, let's go ahead and restart this then, because we were listening to, of course, one of my absolute favorite mixers out there, the Ben NL. Yeah, right, Death Jester? R.I.P. me. Oh my god, it's already intense, and I know how Ben does these things. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, lose control.
Chair. I was literally hovering over my chair, holding myself up by my hands. Yo! Let me breathe!
5, 4, 3, 2, lose control.
Bro, what? Okay. Whew. The Ben NL. I guess the only thing I could do is go to Ben's page and share his FUSER username, so y'all can go ahead and drop a follow, because let me tell you, that quality of mix for Ben is the rule, not the exception, right? Like, straight heat every single time. And you know what, Ben? You're right. You're absolutely gosh dang right. That is what I came for. That's exactly what I came for. And thank you for providing it. As always, but always appreciated. Thank you for sharing. Wow, like, I literally need say nothing more for Ben, because Ben, you know how I feel about your mixes, and everybody else at this point knows that if it's a Ben NL mix, it's gonna be straight fire. Not to discount how impressive that is, but like, you know how it's gonna go. Wow, really well done, Ben. Always love to hear it. Wow. You know, it's funny, actually, and now I'm choked up again. That was such a weird noise, sorry. But just earlier, I was actually looking at this amazing hip-hop festival that happens in the Netherlands, and just reminiscing about the time that I spent there and some of the music that I heard. And it does not surprise me that you are so good, because that region really is so rich in culture, in music, in the awareness of global music, but also its own independent scene. It is just such an amazing place for high-quality art. So you're really doing the Netherlands proud here, and sort of reaffirming everything I already thought about the quality of art and music that's coming out of there. So thank you for sharing your time and talent, as always. Wow, I didn't even read the chat because I forgot how to read. That mix was so good. So, like, Prophecy Elite, what's up? Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and keep it going. Select some more random mixes here. Boom, we got Slowpoke Gang 9654. I'm gonna try to get through a few more of these before we send you off to hang out with the one, the only VJ Jimbo, who's gonna bring the heat. Now, Slowpoke Gang. Oh, 9654. That's not the one I was gonna say. I know I follow you. There we go. 9645. We are going to go ahead and take a listen to We Really Like the Party, which, if I'm not mistaken, I actually listened to earlier this week, and it is really, really good. So let's go ahead and share with the whole gang right now. Yes, this is the one I was listening to. Oh my gosh, I love the heart fireworks. Those are one of my favorite ones to do. Now, I love that drop right there, bringing that Loop Pack 06 with The Game Got You, which is already that sort of halftime feel. And when Thunder drops out, when it's like really quick vocals at this faster tempo, and then you bring it out, so good. I feel like this is what I would listen to if I were like a professional athlete before my match or something, just to get myself hyped. Like, yeah, let's party. Woo, now a sandstorm in there. Oh my gosh, my Apple Watch is like, breathe for 5 minutes. Please, your body needs it. Love that the more aggressive musical element is coming from the lead instrument, whereas the bass and drums are sitting way back right now. Yeah, Slowpoke Gang, thank you for bringing the party. Great mix to follow, Ben. So well done. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Like I said, though, the beginning of that, when you brought in that Loop Pack lead instrument and brought out Thunder, which was at like a faster tempo. So, of course, when the verse is there, it sounds really quick. And then you have that sort of manipulated Thunder going on in the chorus there. That sounded so good with the halftime feel underneath that. Everybody go ahead, show the homies some love. Slowpoke Gang, TTB9645. If you don't already follow, you should be. Let's go ahead and keep it going. I'm going to try to get... Wow, okay. All right, I'm making great time. This is the 20th one today. Like, I'm pretty proud of that. Trying to do a mini speed run so we can get through as many as we can before we go ahead and send you off to Jimbo. So, oh my God, Miss Bunny. cute as ever, but I absolutely love the robot fit with the mask, with the hair, with the pineapple earrings that are even color coordinated. That level of attention to detail, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that tells me you've really got the whole oh, stop. I'll kiss you. So sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to stop reading this. Let's see. Miss Bunny, you want us into I'll Kiss You Every Night or I'm Only Good at Being Bad, which are both real enticing. This one seems like it's going to make me cry, though. So let's go ahead with I'm Only Good at Being Bad and see what you've got for us. Okay, I'm loving this appearance from Bobby B that we're seeing in today's session. Oh my god, that took a moment for my brain to process that was even low. I love the creative approach to this. I don't feel like I've heard most of these quite like this. What's the right word I'm even looking for? It's like, come with me on this journey. Is anybody else getting the vibe of like a harpsichord being played without hearing a harpsichord? Like what you're doing is Back to Boston, My Prerogative in there. It's giving that sort of trilly sort of vibe to it. I love that. Yeah, Miss Bunny, you also absolutely crushed it with picking a great song to layer those Billie Eilish vocals on top of, because it's still got that sort of eerie, haunted, trademark Billie sound, but in a really, really sort of, not more poppy, but just like a more upbeat way. I mean, Billie, that's just pop, right? So that's not it, but like this is really nice. Brilliant inclusion of custom instrument sounds as well. Like, I mean, that really is one of the easiest ways to ensure the mix is super unique to you, right? Like, you actually crafting the sounds, good chance that it's going to be a pretty substantially unique mix. Yeah, absolutely. Miss Bunny, you are also good at FUSER. So thank you for sharing your mix and for making something like so satisfying. I guess that's the word for it. Like, it was just nice to listen to. And it was a really nice, fresh perspective of something that I hadn't quite heard like that. So Miss Bunny, thank you for sharing. Let's go ahead and keep it going. We are going to love the fit. Always a fan of the body glitter too. Let's go ahead. Actually, I think it was that one. Yes, Into the Galaxy. Let's go ahead and see what we've got with this one. I'm making great time. I think we're going to get through even maybe one or two more after this. Let's see what's up. Yeah, already a fan of that beat. I cannot wait for this album tomorrow. Oh, and a new friend to follow. Hey. Feel like I'm in Montero myself. No Siri, I don't need anything. Thank you though. Hail Radio in the chat. What is up? Y'all make sure to tune in for Hail Radio session tonight at 11 p.m. Or, of course, earlier for all of you West Coast baddies. Over on the East Coast, though, late night stream with great vibes. This is an absolutely fantastic instrumental, though. Like, this is an arrangement for somebody to put something entirely new over. Okay. What? This is like literally out of this world. Yes, oh my god, into the galaxy. That's what's happening. Sorry I screamed all of that, but like, yes, that's exactly the feeling I was getting. Yes, me and that backup dancer are like both just vibing hard to this. Wow. I just love that. I feel like I was kind of suspended in time and space, and that was just like so enjoyable. Wow, actually, you know what? I lied. It is 5:55, so that was so good. I think we're going to have to call it on that one because that was just like a go off into the world with good vibes, good energy, and good memories of all the amazing mixes we heard today on the FUSER session. Moises, thank you so much for sharing. That was so creative and so good. Let's go ahead and talk because, hey y'all, it's good to be with you. Happy Thursday. I really truly hope that all of you are having a exciting, refreshing, relaxing, whatever you need. I hope that it's coming to you this week and every week, of course, but hopefully y'all are doing well. Of course, thank you so much for hanging out with us this Thursday. We're here again next week, 4:30 p.m. Don't miss it. And in the meantime, make sure you're checking out the Don't Ever Stop live set event that's live in-game right now. We've got Loop Pack 03 TK Soundtrack in the Diamond Shop, as well as a Dos Calles song in there right now. So go ahead, get in there. We, of course, also have the Diamond Rush going on until Monday the 20th. So now is the time to get in, rack up all the diamonds you can, and spend as many as you like between the Diamond Stage, the Diamond Shop, getting some of these songs, and all of that good stuff. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Stay right here on twitch.tv/FuserGames so you can tune into DJ Jimbo, who's going to be going live with a super important FUSER breakdown talking about managing unexpected issues during a DJ set, which has happened to probably all of us. I don't know if it's happening on the Diamond Stage, if it's happened to you in real life, if it's happened to me more times than I honestly care to count, but they are also the moments that made me a better mixer, better player, better musician if it's out in the wild. Like, those really are huge moments in your musical career where you're sort of determining, all right, something went wrong, but it doesn't matter that something went wrong. What matters is how you deal with it. And I'm sure VJ Jimbo, who is absolutely incredible, is going to cover all of this in his set that's going on in just 4 minutes at 6 o'clock. You can catch it here. And then there's going to be some amazing streams from Kindrome, Hail Radio, and then we've got an awesome weekend full of incredible folks who will be showing some love to FUSER, hanging out, mix review, mixing it up, whatever y'all need. I'm sure you can find it within the FUSER community because we are full of diverse players, diverse people, and it's just an awesome place to be. So thank you all for sharing. Bat Metal Woman, I will be doing some FUSER mixing. You know what? Let's do it next week. We'll hop into some co-op or maybe even the Diamond Stage. We'll see what the vibe is, but we'll make some music together next week because that's always a good way to start out the session. So we'll be back next week with some more mix review and some more mixing, and hopefully back with all of you if you're able to make it. Please, please, please have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me here. Thank you for all you do for the FUSER community. Oh, and the final thing that I do want to give a shout out to is make make sure you go to check out the Gamer Awards, not only for the categories that FUSER and myself have been nominated for, but for all the other incredible folks doing amazing work in the industry. Check out the categories, check out some of those creators, you won't regret it. There is a couple of folks from Harmonix, Jamie McKernan, who is an amazing artist, nominated for a category as well. So please, please, please go ahead, check that out. And if you have the time, you can of course vote for Harmonix for the most inclusive studio. You can vote for FUSER for most inclusive game, and you can vote for your very own Z Schneider, or what was my name? It absolutely killed me. I'm gonna have to look that up later because that's like my favorite nickname I've ever been given. But you can of course vote for me for best on-camera talent for the esports category. So if you've got it open, go ahead, check out the link. Yes, Z.O.E. I am obsessed with that. Z.O.E. I might have to change my name to that on like everything. But either way, thank you all so much for your time. Y'all have a good week and stay right here for VJ Jimbo coming up in just 2 minutes. I will talk to y'all next Thursday. Have an amazing week in the meantime. I'll see y'all soon.